Hey everyone, if you are relocating to Minnesota from a different part of the country, a different part of the state, this video will give you a closer look at the Highland Park neighborhood in St. Paul.
Is it the best neighborhood in St. Paul? Stick around to find out. If you're someone who likes to live in the city, in a nice walkable neighborhood with beautiful homes, lots of character, and centrally located, then definitely put Highland Park on your list.
We run the Travis Erickson group here at RE/MAX Results. We help people buy and sell homes in the Twin Cities metro, Minneapolis and St. Paul. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, give us a call, send us a text, or go to our website, link below, traviserickson.com. Fill out the free home evaluation form if you're looking to sell. Fill out the Buy My Dream Home form if you're looking to purchase a home here to get started.
Highland Park is like a small town in the city. The Highland Park neighborhood is the slice at the southwest corner of St. Paul, surrounded by the Mississippi River on the south and west, with Randolph Avenue on the north and 35E to the east. All of Highland Park is in the 55116 zip code, which includes the Highland Village area and the West 7th Sibley Plaza area.
There's nearly something here for everyone. The river trails and falls along the Mississippi River, along with the Hidden Falls and Crosby Park, provide opportunity for biking, hiking, and walking wooded trails and paths. There's an 18-hole golf course called the Highland National and the Highland 9 right next to it. You have Circus Juventus, the Charles Schultz Indoor Ice Arena, the Highland Park Little League Fields and Recreation Center. Highland is also fortunate to have access to public transit via multiple routes that connect all areas of both Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Highland has plenty of coffee shops, along with local restaurants and chain restaurants as well. You can grab a bite to eat at one of the many restaurants, shop at numerous stores, or go to a movie at the Highland Theater, which is one of the only remaining movie theaters in St. Paul. For breakfast, we recommend stopping at the Highland Grill. For lunch, you have to try the oldest deli in Minnesota, Cecil's. They are famous around the globe from their made-from-scratch matzo ball and chicken soup and hot Reubens. For dinner, get yourself a reservation at Jones in the Park. It's small, from-scratch kitchen with a great dining experience.
One of the reasons that people gravitate towards Highland Park is there are a variety of homes to choose from. Everything from post-war starter homes to multi-million-dollar luxury homes. In general, as you go south from I-94, the neighborhoods in St. Paul go from older to newer as the area was developed. So in the south part of Highland especially, you'll find more mid-century style homes. Highland has a lot of 1920s through 40s two-story style homes, bungalows, colonials, Tudors, and four squares. You name it, it's there. So what's important to you in your next home? Does the yard size matter? Highland has a majority of the homes on a typical city lot about 40 by 125 feet deep or 0.11 acres. However, there are some streets that have larger lots. Sometimes you'll find a lot and a half or a double lot on the avenues north of Ford Parkway. If you want a larger lot though, look south of Ford Parkway just in general or along Mississippi River Boulevard. Highland Parkway can tend to have wider lots. Mount Curve and Edgecombe Road can also have larger lots. Even streets like Hillcrest will have 60 to 80 foot wide lots are fairly common. And if you look for the windy streets especially, like Upper and Lower St. Denis and Colvin, you'll find larger, wider, some of them even on a third of an acre, half an acre, or over an acre sized lots. The average sale price this year for a house in Highland Park is $483,000. The lowest price house sold for $160K and the highest $1.6 million.
Most of the homes here are nice. Just walk around and you can see the pride of ownership. There are some even more distinctive pockets of homes throughout the Highland Park neighborhood. For example, this one just east of the golf course, where the average sale price is right around $700,000. Then of course you have the River Boulevard, homes along Edgecombe, Highland Parkway, homes close to the river on streets like Mount Curve and Woodlawn. There is a really nice pocket of homes just on the south border of St. Kate's University.
The Highland Bridge is a 122-acre redevelopment of the old Ford plant. I believe it's one of the largest urban redevelopments in the country. They are adding 3,800 housing units with 20% being affordable housing. There are 300 row homes being built, and some have already sold anywhere from the 600,000s to over $1 million. They are also selling custom single-family homes along the river. They're adding 150,000 square feet of retail, 55 plus acres of parks and rec, and 265,000 square feet of office space. Some of the parks are already open with pickleball, volleyball, and a skate park, along with a dog park.
Highland is home to a lot of great schools, everything from public to charter, religious and private. This is a strong reason why people choose the Highland Park neighborhood. Schools like Horseman Elementary, Highland Park Elementary, Middle and High School, and Highland Catholic. Cretin-Durham Hall High School has a $15,340 tuition, which includes registration, books, and some activities. St. Paul Academy, private K through 12, the high school tuition will set you back a mere $34,690. There is also a women's private university, St. Kate's. If good schools are a box to check off on your list, then you should consider Highland Park. Highland Park is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in St. Paul and the Twin Cities. Is it the best? Could you see yourself living here?
We just covered a number of pros to living in Highland Park. Now let's talk about some of the cons. The list is pretty small, but here are 5 things to consider. Number 1, with its central location and nice homes, amenities, etc., comes higher property taxes. It just does. So a lot of people that we work with that want to not have quite as high property taxes will end up moving to the suburbs. And one of the biggest landing places for people like that is Mendota Heights. It borders Highland on the east side, just across the other side of 35E, so it's really close. It's in a different county, which has a little bit lower property taxes.
Number 2, freeway access. Depending on where you live in the neighborhood, you're not gonna have super quick access to the freeway. It's not terrible, it might be a 5-minute drive or so. If you're in the southern part of the neighborhood or on the east side, you have quick access to 35E and Highway 62.
Number 3, people that have lived here for a long time have expressed concern about how much traffic is going to be added by the new development at the Highland Bridge along the main arteries like Ford Parkway and Cretin Avenue. Some feel like traffic during rush hour can get backed up along Ford Parkway. It's all relative though. If you're moving here from LA or New York, you're gonna laugh at our rush hour. It'll be nothing to you.
Number 4, cost of housing. Some people have lived here a long time, many generations, and they'll pay whatever the price, no matter what. Others will move out to the suburbs for more house for a little less money.
And number 5, the streets in the winter. If you live in Minnesota, you just know that snowy streets are something you're gonna put up with. Some parts of the metro do better jobs than others of clearing the roads. Let's just say St. Paul doesn't get an A+ in this category. Some years the streets get more narrow than others. Some years they're rougher than others. I'm not sure what it is, if they just don't scrape all the way down to the bottom or not, but part of it just has to do with living in the city. More traffic, more people parking on the side streets. So you're gonna have a little bit rougher streets in St. Paul.
The pros far outweigh the cons in our book though. This neighborhood really is a great area. However, if you still have questions about Highland Park, feel free to reach out. But, did you like this video? If so, hit that like button and subscribe for more information and more videos like this about Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Do you live in Highland Park right now? Comment below. Maybe your comment will help somebody who's thinking about moving to St. Paul. And if you're buying or selling a home in Highland Park, St. Paul, or the Twin Cities Metro, reach out. We'd love to help. Just go to our website, traviserickson.com, to get started.